How long must the so-called black man suffer? Hate from the nations and hate from his brother. Another brother dead is another soul gone. I'm praying for the Lord to take us up and take us home.
Like the morning, mouth wide open like they yawning. Every time they see me, they in G-Shock. Homie, this is too far. Homie, I feel too alive. You can see me like Illuminati. You can see me like Illuminati. But I'm shining so bright, so bright. Don't come and try to share some of this light, no. Give me a beat and I control it like a maestro. Ladies on a mission, they be trying to get me wiped up. Shawty, wait a minute, can't tell if I like you.
Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. I said I was gonna make these little vlogs for you, or pop-ins. I don't even know what to call them, so I am doing it. I'm out this morning in my backyard. I think it's a little after 8 o'clock, maybe like 8:30, 8:45, something like that. But this is around the time that I start to get analysis paralysis, or paralysis by analysis, where I kind of start thinking about all the things that I have to do for the day. And then I can get stuck and kind of frozen for a little bit. So I like to come outside, ground for a little bit. And if you don't know what grounding is, I think I've covered this on my channel a million times. So basically you just get outside barefoot and walk the earth. So I'm doing that this morning. I usually just go around 4 times, have a seat, get some sun on my skin, get some breath work in, circulate some of that air, old air that's in my lungs, and get some fresh air in, and then get to work. So that is the plan. Probably gonna finish my workout in a little bit, have some coffee, you know, that's a must for me. So yeah, I ordered some stuff for my little gardening project. Pray for me. But we'll see. The dirt came yesterday. The potting soil, I guess is what you call it. That came yesterday. So I'm gonna do the tomato plants today. And I ordered some planters because Aldi had, like, you know how they have like things that come in every week. And they had some planters. So I got some, and hopefully they have them in store because I'm having them delivered later on today. So hopefully they have them so I can get them. And then the plan is to do some herbs, but we're gonna play it by ear. So I'm gonna finish my grounding and we'll see where the day takes us. But happy Monday, and I hope you guys are having an amazing day whenever you're watching this.
Like a bartender, team with me and they all winners. And you know we ballin' all winter, all summer. Jewelry around my neck is lightning, but I'm all thunder. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Place your bets on us. Get your money and flip it, yeah. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Place your bets on us. Get your money and flip it.
What's up, y'all? Back in the nook. I'm about to take my EAAs, which is essential amino acids. I had a yogurt bowl this morning, 15 grams of protein. I'm sorry, I had a yogurt bowl this morning with some protein powder in it, chia seeds, and peanut butter. And that is at least 45 grams of protein at minimum. It's more than that because of the chia seeds, the peanut butter, and I did more than the serving size of the yogurt. So we're looking at upwards of 50 grams of protein to start my morning off. And the reason why I'm telling you that is because I think I'm sorry, I just finished a set on the leg press and I'm a little winded. It kind of took me out a little bit, but I expressed to you before that I'm trying to build muscle. That's really my goal right now. Yes, I want to lose fat off my body, but I really want to build muscle for longevity, making sure that I'm strong as I get older. As I said before, I am 42 now, so it is important for me to make sure that I am strong. I have a lot of muscle. Sorry, my SD card was full, so I had to switch it out. I don't even remember where it cut me off at, but basically trying to build muscle. Trying to build muscle, that's important. I just want to be a muscle mommy. That's my goal. So I'm about to take some EAAs. Fun fact, you don't actually need protein powder like to build muscle. It is a supplement. And that's exactly what it needs to be used as, a supplement. You really just need the amino acids, but I'm doing protein powder and amino acids because it's just easy. Like, I will undereat. I know that's hard to believe because I was overweight for years, but I'm not a big eater, so supplementation is really good for me. So I try to just throw the protein powder in wherever I can. But I'm about to have some EAAs, and also let me grab it. I'm also going to take some creatine as well while I'm here. But they didn't have those planters that I wanted at Aldi, which I knew that was a very strong possibility that they weren't going to have it. So I'm just going to rock with the tomatoes, and we'll see how that goes, and I'll kind of just play it by ear from there. I want y'all to keep in mind that I also don't know what I'm doing, and excuse the background, it's still a mess. So I just bought organic, can you guys see that? The light is blocking it. Can you see that? I didn't turn the fan on. I just bought these. Organic, basically great cherry tomatoes, and I am going to cut them in half and seed them, and then I'm just going to plant the seeds. I don't know what I'm doing, so if you have some pointers, you know what you're doing, help me out, because I don't know what I'm doing, but we're going to try it anyway. But let me go ahead and take these EAAs. Let me just tell y'all, this is nasty as hell, okay? Like, I will take anything for health, whether it's good or not. But child, there are two things that I take for health purposes that are just absolutely horrendous. One, black seed oil. I take this. I don't take this every night. I don't take supplements every day. I just don't think that's necessary. So I take this maybe 2 to 3 times a week. But when I say it gives me the shivers, it's gross, but it's fine. I'm going to take it for the health benefits. But this, I never thought that I would meet something that is worse than black seed oil, and this baby, So what I do is I make ginger shots basically, and I just put it in my ginger shot. That's pretty much all I do. It literally can mess up my mornings. So I am going to so the serving size for these are 10 grams. So I'm just going to weigh out my 10 grams. I'm going to pour a little bit in here. I'm going to measure out my 100 grams, and it also smells like weird too. I'm just taking this because it aids in building muscle, but also your body just needs amino acids, so it's just good to take, even though it tastes like ass. Like, literally, I just cannot. Whew. All right, now it's in there. I hope you guys can see that. Come on, focus for me. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna pour the ginger shot a little bit more. And then I'm just gonna shake it up. And y'all, I feel like I'm about to try to double dutch whenever I go to take this, because I'm like, okay, like I'm trying to hype myself up. Y'all, I hate the things we do for health. Okay. Okay. Let me shake it up one more time. I just don't want the stuff to settle to the bottom, which it probably hasn't. But y'all, okay. Ugh. Wow. Nasty. Woo. Oh, Jesus. And I am going to dry scoop my creatine, which don't do that, but I'm in the wrong cabinet. I need a little bit of water because that was dreadful. So I'm gonna just dry scoop my creatine. I do about, why does my husband has 2 scoops in here? I do about 8 to 10 grams of creatine. I don't really measure this out because I've been taking it for a while. Okay. Yeah, creatine don't taste like nothing, so my daughter says it tastes like cloudy water. But it don't taste like nothing. I probably have creatine all over me. Okay, while I'm here, y'all, let me go ahead and just show you some of the supplements that I take, just in case you guys are interested in supplementation. Okay, so this seems like a lot, but it's not. Keep in mind, I don't take these every day. I feel like I have creatine all over me. I don't take these every day. Some of these I take 2 or 3 times a week. I kind of just rotate them out. I don't. So take this with a grain of salt. So this is my philosophy on vitamins and supplements. Everyone is different. Sorry, that glare is crazy. Everyone is different. Everyone needs different vitamins and supplements depending on what your deficiencies are, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. I think personally for me, I think there are a handful of supplements that probably everybody needs that can benefit from, and I'll name them. Vitamin D3 and K2. I feel like you can never really not benefit from vitamin D and K2, especially if you're melanated, right? We have melanin, which is great, protects us from the sun, but it also, to a certain level, doesn't allow us to get as much sunlight in. I think you should first and foremost always prioritize getting outdoors, getting some sun on your skin, but it can't hurt to supplement. So vitamin D3 plus K2 for absorption. I think you need probably a B complex for stress, hormonal balance, mood, blah, blah, blah. A magnesium, whether you take that at night, I just think that it's a good supplement to have. Potassium and zinc, and maybe you want to add some like minerals, some trace minerals or something in there. That's just my philosophy. And if you're prone to like gut issues, a probiotic is always a good option. So I'm going to show you the supplements that I take on a consistent basis, and every now and again I'll throw something in if I feel like I need it for a particular reason. So I'm not taking seed right now or probiotic because I like to rotate this out every couple months. So I'm not currently taking it, but I'm taking this at least 6 months out of the year. I prefer seed. I think, yes, it is highly advertised on the internet, especially on YouTube, but it really is worth it to me. I have tried multiple probiotics, and this one works the best for me. I think you should also rotate out your probiotics as well. Like, you want to take one with a certain amount of strains or different strains, and maybe you want to take one that has different strains, so you're getting that full benefit of your body being introduced, or your gut being introduced to different strains of bacteria, if that makes sense. So seed is what I take. If you don't want to take a probiotic, let me show you. Have some sauerkraut every morning. Some sauerkraut, kimchi. You could do yogurt, but yogurt, unless you're gonna make your own and put your probiotics in there, yogurt it doesn't have enough strains of bacteria, at least in my opinion. So Bubby's is a great brand, but you can make your own. I'm making my own, and I find that making my own is so much cheaper and beneficial. So eat some of this every morning and drink the juice in there. So probiotic first thing in the morning. Before I eat, I do vitamin D plus K2. You can get these together. I just had vitamin D, so I just bought the K2. So next time I buy it, I'll just buy the vitamin D plus K2 together. So I take that. I take a vitamin B complex. I like Thorne. I just think it's a great brand. So I take that. Potassium. So this is an electrolyte powder, and it has high levels of potassium in it. A lot of times when you buy potassium supplements, it is not even close to what you need. So I really do like the Dr. Berg electrolyte powder. One, I'm not a big water drinker. I want to be so bad. Like, I want to be a water drinker so bad when I grow up, but I'm just not. So sometimes if I need to get some more water in, I'll have some of this, and it gives me my more than recommended amount of potassium in it. So potassium, and my night supplements. I forgot magnesium. Give me 1 second, guys. These are the supplements I take at night. So I take magnesium. This is L-threonate. Theorate. I always say theorate. It's threonate. Something like that. My brain, guys. But I take this for sleep. Now, glycinate is the one that's for sleep, particularly for sleep. This is more for cognitive function, but I prefer this one just because this one crosses the blood-brain barrier. So I prefer this one, and I feel like this one in particular helps me sleep better. Like, I be knocked out on this. But for some people, it can actually wire your brain. So I would recommend taking one in the day. The recommended dose for most of these are three capsules. I would recommend taking one in the morning and then taking 2 at night, because sometimes taking 3 at night can kind of wire some people's brain. But for me, it helps me sleep. If you have an issue with this, it kind of makes you wired, try glycinate or try L-theanine. That might work well. I take that at night. I also take zinc L-carnosine. Okay, I take zinc to build muscle. This is what I'm trying to say. So I take zinc at night, but I have the zinc L-carnosine because I need to supplement with zinc, and I have the L-carnosine in there for my gut health. This actually rebuilds the mucus lining of your stomach, and when I had that H. pylori, I needed to kind of like completely address my gut health. So that's why I have this one. But if you're just looking, if you don't need this one unless you have gut issues, it's definitely an option if you have gut health issues, but regular zinc is fine. So I take that at night, and also black seed oil, as I said before. And then just actual supplementation. So things that I take that aren't really necessary, but I take them for muscle growth, as I showed you guys before. EAAs for amino acids, creatine for muscle growth, but also for cognitive function, for brain health. I also, right now I'm taking the ProMix protein powder. Again, this is just for supplementation because I have a tendency to undereat. So I'll throw this in my yogurt. I'll occasionally make a protein shake. My kids, this is amazing, and I'm questioning whether I should rebuy it because I don't think protein's supposed to taste this good. Protein is not supposed to be yummy. It's supposed to be protein. It's a supplement, but this is really tasty. But I use this as well, and I do inulin, which is a prebiotic fiber. So sometimes in the morning I will wake up, I will do about 10 ounces of water with Baja Gold sea salt. So a sprinkle of Baja Gold sea salt, prebiotic fiber, lemon or lime, and room temperature water. If I don't want to do that or I forget, I will make like I'm trying to get away from drinking like Olipops and Poppies because I don't really drink soda, and that's like the only sugar I have. I've eliminated sugar for the most part out of my diet. But what I've been doing lately as an alternative is I will get some salsa water in a glass. I will put a little bit of inulin in there, a little tiny bit of tart cherry juice, and a squeeze of lemon or lime. And that's like my prebiotic drink. So those are, this was a lot longer than I needed it to be. That's my supplement regimen. Yeah, so I hope that was helpful. I hope that you guys got some information about that, but let me go finish this workout.
Something really special happening in our midst. The Israelites are coming back and now we're getting fixed. Stand as a man, cause a man keep the laws. Remember who you are so the Lord can hear you call. Oppression maketh the wise man mad, right? A telltale sign that we need some act right. We lost cause we done took off our own guard and traded in our royalties for a gift card.